Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita, where today I'm hoping that we can build another machine gun, but maybe one with just like a little tiny bit less recoil. Wouldn't that be a nice change of pace? Okay, the pinpointer, definitely compelling. I suppose, in theory, we could, wait until we see if the first biome yields any, health ups before taking this, but I'm just gonna grab it right now, because I don't think I wanna come back up here. Okay, the description of pinpointer now actually mentions the projectile speed increase, so that's cool. Also, lower spread. I think I did not realize that that was the case, but that's also very good. Ooh, always casts homing. Actually has pretty great stats. Wow! Wow, what a good wand! What an impressive opening wand. Okay, hold on a second. Let's, Ooh, always cast water trail. Also fun. Okay, so let's figure this out. What do we want to do exactly with this? I mean, I definitely don't want it to have explosive boxes or electric charge. Spiral arc is cast delay down, damage up. We're probably not going to want heavy spread in there. I mean, for the moment... 0.33 recharge time. So for the moment, I guess I want to do like this, and then we could throw the spark bolts in there as well. But I do really want to be... Wow, this also has cast delay reduction. That's fun. I suppose I could fire even more projectiles. Right, if we do this... No, wait, I want a bubble spark to be on the end, right? Okay, so my impression of what's going to happen here is it's going to add critical plus to this. Then this is going to fire the two projectiles, 1 and 2. And of this, I don't know how these three spells exactly are going to break out, so let's just experiment a little bit. Okay, it's hard to tell why that's happening. Why is this the outcome? Why is nothing going forward? Okay. So my spells are coming out above and below, and then at like 20 degrees above the pinpoint and 20 degrees below the pinpoint, and I'm not sure why that's the case. But it's not really the effect that I'm looking for. What if we just do the double, then? Okay, I like that better, for sure. Okay. A good enough start, to be certain. And also Berserkium, which, you know, at least in theory, has value. And of course, the homing. Wow, that really, that went after him. Yeah, with the big crit chance combined with how powerful crits are in Noita, I think this seems like a potentially pretty viable strategy. I was hoping to maybe not get dunked in the lava there. It doesn't actually look like there's anything of value in that. Oh, right, I pulled... Hold on, let me do this. Throw you in here... So we got a bunch of non-shuffle wands, and they're, honestly, they're all compelling in their own ways. I guess this one's kind of a bummer with the 3.2 second recharge time. And then this one just generates a huge amount of water when you fire it, which I guess actually we could use, right? We don't have any water right now, so let me find a spot where the water can pool. And then we'll change out our flask. I do think that it's nice to have some Berserkium around, but I don't think it's nicer than having water. Maybe we could get lucky and we could just find another bottle? Okay. That's handy. And yes, we absolutely would have been fine. Just waiting until we got that before picking up the perk. No, go that way. I flew right into it, is what happened. Very sad. Very sad times. Alright, well, something down below us is going to get berserked up real good, so we should definitely be careful as we descend. Can I tell you, pretty surprised at how little water we actually gathered there. I thought for sure we'd completely fill the bottle easily. I do love being able to produce a large amount of water. And there's definitely some solid utility in that. Huh. Sand cave? Yep, sand cave. Well, like I was saying before, don't know that there's actually benefit to this kind of exploration. There are definitely some parts we could use for this wand. And I don't know that the sand cave even really spawns many wands. Like, there's definitely value in exploring, like, a fungal caverns, because, like, fungal caverns are, at the very least, treasure-rich. I don't think there's any reason to go to the sand cave unless you are looking for the orb of knowledge that is at the bottom, and I don't think that we want that. Yeah, this is a very promising start. Okay. Potentially interesting, I suppose. Definitely something we're going to have to be very careful about. You know what I don't know? Berserkium definitely makes your explosions larger, but does it make, like, the explosions of boxes and stuff larger if the person who detonates them, the owner of the detonation, is berserkiumed? I guess let's find out. Let's run a quick test here. No, it looks like the answer is no. Which is sort of a shame, because that actually would have been really helpful. When the bubble sparks actually, when they blow up, they do a fair amount of terrain damage. So yeah, we can definitely get through here. So our friend had a wand. It's not really anything special. Well, that is definitely going to complicate things slightly. I think I blew a significant portion of the gold off of the platform. Yeah. It's not a bad start. I'd just be careful of falling lava. Oh. Okay. Very visually dramatic, not actually all that dangerous. Somehow I'm gonna end up killing myself with this stupid freezing water, or freezing liquid. Okay. That's too much lava. You did not have that much lava inside of you. It's not possible. For a whole bunch of different reasons, actually. I mean, for the moment, I think we're cool to just keep exploring. I'm feeling stronger than usual. Oh, that's a wand. It is also very clearly a lightning wand. It doesn't necessarily mean lightning bolt. There's more than one spell that does that, but let's just be a little cautious here. What? It just rolled uphill for a considerable amount of time. And of course, as ever, the water is going to do essentially nothing to deal with the fire. Okay, this was worth grabbing. I don't actually think I want this wand, honestly. Let's just drop it entirely. Is that molten gold? It is. If you touch molten gold, do you take damage? Or does it just collect? That's very difficult to test in our current situation. I'm not going to stress about it. If we really needed to find out for some reason, it would not be that hard to create some molten gold in the future. I think the brass pouch is probably basically worthless. Well, the brass is probably basically worthless. The pouch itself, who knows? Who knows? We may well discover a situation that makes us very happy we have a pouch. Okay. Interesting. The fire was blocked. Hold on a second. Okay, no. I was going to say, I knew the firestone blocked fire while you were holding it actively, but it seems to have been blocking fire just by being in our inventory, until I tried to test it, at which point it no longer seemed that way. Just going to try to dig a way up here so that we can head back to the other... Oh, yep, that's a problem. That was an issue. Okay, well that'll open up the rest of the way for us, though. Let me wash this off. So that we can get back to another portal if we need to. It turns out we did not need that. But we totally could have needed it. I was really expecting more of the bullets to go that way. Come on. Get me up there. Nope. Alright, well. Of course, he dies immediately after he makes the area completely untraversable. It's a very spiteful maneuver. I think I'm going to die here, so I'm just going to coat myself in an oil fire first, so that nobody benefits. This is working very well with with such a low-level projectile. If we can find even a little bit of improvement, even something as like mid-range as the magic bolt we had last time, I think we could be in really, really good shape here. I'm trying real hard to find the right balance between using this power to explore for more power and getting out of here so I don't die without, you know, getting to actually take this down to the difficult areas. And remember, we can just generate, like, infinite water whenever we want, so I'm not too worried about trying to maximize our flask at this moment. I want you to be over there. There we go. Okay. What? What do you... Oh, I see. One frog. Apparently multiple frogs. Frogs all the way down. Alright. I do think an acid potion has more utility. Neither one of them is, like, great. The acid potion is better. I don't know if we know any uses for freezing liquid, and there may well be some. That's a cunning maneuver from the big frog, hiding completely within a ghoul. They're getting smarter. I don't like it. You know, frogs are by far the most dangerous, the smartest and most dangerous creature. You remember in Jurassic Park when they made the dinosaurs partially out of frog DNA? That's why they were able to escape and go on a rampage. They never would have otherwise. They're basically just like oversized chickens. But no, you get a little bit of that frog deviousness in there to go along with the giant talons and whatnot. And all of a sudden, that very inappropriate thing that Dr. Grant did to that child at the beginning of the movie, like, has some actual meaning and relevance beyond just painting him as a person who abuses strange children. It's a weird opening note for a character. I do love the way that the qualities of this particular projectile combine with the homing to allow us to burrow like that whenever combat with an enemy is on the line. Look at, they so desperately want to fight. Unfortunately, did not leave a, okay, no. There was not enough slime there for me to get slimed. Alright, I guess we're leaving. I tried. I did my best to find more stuff. But we have a pretty strong start here, and we have enough money that we can probably buy some stuff in the Holy Mountain, provided that there is stuff worth buying. Should probably go ahead and reset this. Okay. There are some things here that are compelling. How is Explosion of Brimstone different from just Explosion, you reckon? Okay, we definitely don't want this. Don't like Teleportitis. I don't like Eat Your Vegetables. Okay, I do like... Oh, no, this is not the rat perk that I like. I do kind of like the Lucky mutation, but I feel like All-Seeing Eye is so good. It's very hard not to take that. Alright, so we have 345 left. Let's buy this, and certainly that. Sea of Flammable Gas, probably not. 30 damage explosions, okay. So, like, if we were to... This pulls the recharge time down by 0.17. Okay, I mean, it's not horrible. Obviously, the mana's a little bit of a problem. This might be a better wand for this, but it's going to create huge amounts of liquid. In general, that's not really a problem. Yeah, maybe we go ahead and do that. With the projectiles coming out as fast as they are, I wonder... Because this does add a little bit of damage. What about this? Okay, and they still have homing on them, right? So the fact that they're not really aiming at the enemies... Oh, right. Spiraling causes the projectile to disconnect from your wand, even if that doesn't make sense. So you can see the drills, the luminous drills, are actually projectiles. Now, I don't know how they'll interact with the homing on account of luminous drill not generally being affected by homing. But okay, that's cool. I wish I had one more spell that reduced recharge time. So if we got another luminous drill or a chainsaw or something, we can make this thing fire very, very quickly. Obviously, we're going to have some problems with the mana, but it recharges pretty fast. Here, we're going to take it into the next area like this, and honestly, I don't know that I'm going to change anything else. I'm going to buy the other explosion. It'd be neat if we had, like, some trigger delivery stuff. I don't think we have a use for it just yet, but we can get there. And coming out of the first area with 185 health, it's not too bad. Okay, I think the homing is not working. We'll have to fix that. I'm just gonna pull this out of here. Huh. Okay, 2 of those glue dudes. Yeah, the homing is definitely non-functional with the spiral shot active. What is that? Is that part of a body? It must be. It must be a frozen piece of a body. Okay, that's a pretty solid strat. Show me the way. The projectiles will find him. Okay, there we go. Packed snow, rotten meat. Okay, some bad stuff happened over here that is not related to there being loot in this area. Wow. That's a pretty huge amount of damage. I wonder if the always... It looks like the always cast modifier must not be applying to the bubble that comes out of the luminous drill. It's definitely only happening on half of them. I actually kind of like that. It gives us more direct control over some of the projectiles, but still leaves some of them with the other functionality. Which, honestly, I think that's probably the best of both worlds for us. Alright, I'm definitely worried. Oh hey, sniper with the bonus crit. That seems like a bad time. That is a not very functional wand, unfortunately. With that mana charge speed, you'd basically have to make the spells on it free in order for it to be functional at all. You know what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna pull these. Not gonna use basic spitter bolts, I'm sure. Alright. Ooh, I saw chainsaws. Okay, and a bunch of glowing lances. This wand is not too impressive. What about this other one? I guess I did not see chainsaws. I think I was seeing this. Okay, well that's kind of a bummer. But we don't actually need to keep this. So why don't we... You know what? I'm just going to toss it entirely. We're not going to use it. The glowing lances. Glowing lances, on the other hand, we might use. Oh, cool. There's 2 of them. Where'd the other one go? What? Okay, just like firing clean through the terrain. Oh! Oh, you don't say. He is not really very vulnerable to my damage. Not enough DPS for the big worm, it turns out. Sniper's dead, right? No! Somehow. So nervous, the worm is going to just shoot up from below me and annihilate us. Still getting damage values and haven't heard the explosion. There it is. Cool. More dudes. And lots of combat happening below us, which I assume is worm-based. Alright. Definitely not worth going after that money. Boy, I sure would love to survive this area. Should probably make sure we're grabbing this as well. You know what? Okay, just completely unimpressive. There we go. Actually, really hard time getting out of there. How dare you? Welcome to die. Okay. Just need to make it down safely. Trying my best to chop up these offending pixels. We can just drill this. Okay. Some kind of something happened over there. Well, free money, I guess. Okay, those are some pretty low base recharge values, and it has basically the same mana as the current wand. Doesn't have always cast homing, obviously. That's a pretty big mark against it, actually. Fairly significant, it turns out. Okay. Just desperate to make it to the next area. It would be so nice to make it to the next area and get to reset. Okay. Almost dropped directly into the worm. Fun. So that's chainsaw. That's like life-changing. We do have enough money for a reroll here. And I think we're going to take it. I don't think any of that stuff's particularly compelling. Well, I think I like extra life over gold is forever, but none of them are exactly what I was looking for. Oh, right, I had to buy the... It was not a chainsaw for the taking, it was a chainsaw for the purchasing. Yeah, I should definitely have purchasing. Okay, this adds 0.33 cast delay. So, we know these things are dangerous, but we should be able to... No, you know what? Very dangerous to cast luminous, or to cast glowing lance off a thing that has a like a trigger, because sometimes stuff bounces in ways you are not expecting. But like if I do this, what does it look like? Burns through the mana extremely quickly. But it's also pretty fast homing glowing lances with bonus crit chance. Odds of own goal, I think, high. I'm gonna try it. Because, you know, the damage is gonna be real solid if these are critting people. Wait a minute. I definitely saw... Yeah, okay, there is someone directly below us. Okay, gonna have to fall. Alright, well... Yep. Basically no way to avoid getting hit by that, so that was fun. Yeah, we are definitely having the homing problem here. Which is like our projectile is profoundly uninterested in doing the thing that makes sense. It has decided that other enemies are a greater priority. Enemies that cannot be hit, indeed cannot even be seen. Bullshit that ricochet hit me. Alright, so we are immediately in stop exploring and find your way down as quickly as possible mode. You know what? I don't need to go over here. That doesn't need to be how things go for me. Okay. Projectile actively curving away from the enemies. Like, it's very clearly not homing in on a different enemy, it's just trying not to hit anybody. Okay, 7 health. Cool. 7 health and we can still see the bottom of the temple. Well, I mean, when the crits trigger, it's pretty good. Nope, definitely still alive. Did we kill that guy? Okay. Let's try to find a way down over here. I would not mind the heart. I took 6 damage there. So, next bullet is lethal. Next everything is lethal. Of course, it's got to be like 100 Hisi with the quick fire rifles. I think that probably got him. Okay. Gosh, it sure would be neat to get out of here alive. That could have been death by electrocution right there. Okay. A little nerve-wracking there. That guy shot me because my projectile bounced him toward me. It hit him in such a way that he was moved into the ability to fire me, and of course he shot me on the very first frame he could, because damn these enemies, is why. I do not think I want that. Well, extra life doing something. Ricocheted the thing off the shield into my own face. Yep, don't be touching that surface. Come on, show me some crits. Boy, it's been a minute since we've seen a critical hit, huh? Here's one. Okay, nope, this is actually not looking so good. Also, plant life. Oh, once again, projectile recoil really helping the enemies out there for free. Okay, bad news. Real bad news. I had real high hopes for that maneuver. Oh, it sucks that they are alternating their shots now instead of all firing at the same time. It's tricky because we gotta let them get real close, or the shots just arc towards the enemies below us. Okay. Okay, double arc or double bank shot there. Alright, so this has gotten a little bit ugly. I mean, I think this is the right way. Well, that was cool. This feels very dangerous. Oh. So there definitely weren't any Hisi up there. We've been up there. This guy, like, spawned up there behind us. That feels real crappy. I feel like we lost in a way that was very difficult to control. Like, little bits at a time, things that were very hard to predict or prevent. Ugh, really frustrating death, when I felt like we were very close to having a wand that was, like, really powerful there. Alright, I do believe that is what we're going to call it for today. We are, I feel like, consistently making it further, though. This is still progress. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I am hopeful that we will just not find ourselves in a position where we have to fight 10,000 of the Hisi with the rifle. That's my whole strategy. And we'll see you then.